special day ya ugo tota kire ama ya wikasa kama yako ni studio kidogo tumakwirana to sangi no mheshimiwa Ibrahim Machukitos. Sana wana mwachumali chapto take mronge veri gorensa eyemo ye mambi yale ndito swasige karuke mambi yale no mheshimiwa Ibrahim mheshimiwa mnana tikata good to see you sir. Abo it's not just nga egwatar kurase wode wikaga we don't take it for granted. Good to see you. How are you doing sir?
Buyande kabisa mangana ntayo na njimbo ya mana soko ngalania.
Karibu sir.
Aiga se Kisii TV. Na rure matatenga na mandegere yo mugusi. Negene ngana nchira nko yande make kurwanji ko bekaliko.
In fact ngo yore garen bakana go sira to ne ka ogero nyakoro isinga ga. Kuma just kwarura abantu byabale basi.
Abantu basi bugetauri abantu byabale mbura ne nyingero. Bagenda bagenda na magenda rawa kawaida. And we are happy ngomolembe no baita mani ali nsimbuye.
Asante sana mheshimiwa. By the way, your brief history kidogo tunatoa kama mtaka kumanya na mheshimiwa. Is this the first time watch or is the second time? Is the third time? We're going to go up and now we're not going to start again. We didn't expect.
Mna weka kwa tabeli tali ni Ibrahim Machuki. Umojumbo pasi Bogetaurio ere Bobas constituency. Ere gasigete Masai rogora alianga mupaka. Na ende wancholi ne chama ya Nagi Kenya. Ikende tonya ko change kubono kebe People's Liberation Party. Na wanta kete kote abanga nincho ya mbuye kase region ye ya Western region. In fact the Western with there from Mineti Rift Valley liengima oje Western yengima na Nyansi yengima inje buye ko mujumbe olese assembly ya Erogongoro. Igana njira mbwate kero kana se chama ige cross.
You are equivalent of a party leader.
Na bonde party leader from this region. Kera montago wedo jikora nyone party leader trandra.
By the way, how did it happen mheshimiwa Kabaye Beka? The only one. How?
Tuwalenga banta about 8 bale kuligeka robo kwetire party hiyo. Lakini sababu ya mwase yende mbachorwa nganya onanyala na iko choro. Anti yango tenga wali tanga na chorwa na ba passport getaulio. Nechikura chinyinge mono. Chiri busato na meronge na 765. Amondo chunga na mara kero yolo kombwati galenge libwa ya mona 700.
Kwa mwezi
times 2.
Aibo no mokalere wa gake wishmu. No mokalere wa gake.
Talinje na bantu bakwa mwe binte.
Yes. Timaji tiba this is the first time kwa choro.
The first time na choro.
Previously mheshimiwa Machuki njaro.
Previously nje yona abo mwalimu. Tuterango was senior principal. Sana kolembere mwase secondary chinyinge cha Kenya mangide mulongisa shartuka Grigoris na Poroko friends.
Good. By the way unawaga magana mwalimu kidogo. Mheshimiwa nganchere tuminyoke siko yake gusi kidogo paka se principal ya Butere Girls. Nuroche play yigara tulibera sana ya Kosovo. Abange we bold sana by what will happen uchaso mu principal yiga o Butere Girls aso wanchera abana funds ba go perform a play e go criticize government directly.
Tinka dinge principal ne wadi mejane ne yonse kara bana ba go practice their creativity. Nyawale script ya ruwese malala ule mamincha ya serikali siza majinyinge. Lakini ngenteka nengelinga abana they are able to play that thing well. And a society they went the correct wibicha ya wetra drama. And there is nothing wrong no abana karaba kwa we nafasi kwa koreka bile hiyo. Wana mune principle na bara be kererwe. Lakini sometimes it's also good to sacrifice.
It's worth it.
It's worth it, yes.
So mheshimiwa kwa rabere as a ranking. Procedurally na boy kokero kuwa everything. Na mangana ili chikana everything. Principally amagosa na rali. Tabu magosa ikiagara in the first place. By the time we play getega at that level of national, ya itire chilebo chinyinge ga chibuate serikali. Onye sensa ya lewa korwa ate bunga would through that one. And the fact that nato metabana baba kagende rules na bakarangiriwa, he has no problem. Ikiagara kola ngana nje, onye ya bwate problem, serikali ngo identify ya lenge at earlier stage that this is not the right material to be taken on the stage.
anda nya banyanje tega kana bana bakele velia idula yaje ko itaba no moya samana creativity ko bakaninga muri ko enda ko legasi yoko the play lakini sometimes umate whether you like it or not abantu bamanye tenga majuki no mo MCA imene mo yaye gere kana na baranye be on the play you can't criticize ikere leader karole gali bosialia na ya abantu bonse bali ready and they will say anything that they observe according to them.
And by the way, mheshimiwa, abage wawere sana ngomo principal na baracha transfer dio this and that. Kurwa sike mlega TSC getene tawa abalimu baito. Kina kumuliko mwalimu. Andake nkemo transfer in such a situation.
Asenge njobora ibwa
nkiwa chile ndio kwa mlega serikali.
Na bara mu transfer asenge njina bonko baba pressurize kurwa sigete. Na ndemono ke amburgia TSC una tuwa kole mere mobutambe. Ngebuate pressure from the government. So we got tingo ichana muna kenda reba maseri kiane monko manyanga and not necessarily even a transfer na baranya baka manyone demotion nga nere wenda ko ba maso ya serikali ya school lakini nende ere vera ni fake yagera ebintu bya drama ne bintu binde iko bigocha wetra creativity ya bana and that was you nganyona abana banyano ba cross play.
Yes.
Not necessarily malala yona ita cross kuna malala muntu na ba cross play. And they play in most cases sekera kwenda ko tema ko enda competition ye indobue ekerole on current issues, current trends okunyala kukwana mangana lya ndrete then abone bwata magisi yae. So abana osemalalo somulikyo ndibwense kolete gento kire the subject of the state nki abantu bagenda kokwana igoro yoborai okwana igoro yensengima kwa jumla. There's nothing wrong in that one. Now that's what the literature is all about. In society when the colan or what is happening. So the message in ere kera banta babu atibunge babu atiana swaji kokwanera they can only speak through the script eba go dramatize.
Na abantu na bagu mheshimiwa baba tange tukidora kwa sigete kama isolated. You not rehearsing, you not doing this. You know, actually I think by side they should be on stage because according to Malala Lavanda was stage saa moja asubuhi kule ndipo according to chilipo jini chika soisha banga mando so stage saa 2:30. Kwa wale stage bara rehearse. Second thing very isolated. Abana besikuru mu mheshimiwa. What will ring in their minds? Is the government
they are being tortured. Now kala kwa tortured there are two ways. Either over suppressed where ni bobo ebo no tonya okora what you wanted to do so that in the future maybe they cannot repeat the same thing na bono ria obangete ka kalengereti. Na mbabe na bara very barriers. Abakonyora bana ba muira bona from this time kera ka kon especially Gen Z je muraba bake abakoronge gente ke bona ya nyaruke ji koranga gente ya tore popularity and they can become even more yani ba minjoli andanga ba minjoli nawe bataba ngabona kuboro bona in fact let me tell you in the future kurwa se gundi yake bakatonyora bali kia bange depending on how they will appreciate whatever is happening. Oyo ko suppressed na baugetiga oyo ko ramune challenge na baragenda ahead even in matters of drama.
Now you as the retired senior principal, and looking at it, don't you sana Kenya ko randu what drama sana everywhere, drama from the government, drama from everyone from every side in any way. Again the KJR affect the results. Just could have better results.
Yeah, not in any way. Ngego affect otatigalende egento kokinda kagere kira at the worst maybe no co transfer principle kurugali tali nyono ko mokola kende ekiagera right ya bana go dramatize no ere na censorship is not the duty of a principal ko make sure nga ende kiri ko kitsa isi kiana bora be principal so the sciences you don't understand which messages kie play ye what.
Yes.
So dokunyara ko iru wakera na nditali bon principal once back when I even rehearsals wana by the drama yeah very good bagre chingo bie congratulations utanya wika no ikoro lakini bali bago deal ne serikali banyanyalite ko sono level kare gete sub county baka ya chi region ya jiwe kagalia they are answerable na bunga gitu baje konyora even mechanda mena nake kwa bantu bonse yo represent the serikali in those levels no serikali ane bwa tobo tukeka drama ko korwa they always go around to see which kind of messages a drama go portray or music festival so muntu naro radete mbere manye bataito konye serikali in advance
ngaroyo wawa argument yange wetrase mitanonga mheshimiwa ose serikali nyene nigabwete in any case abana fuza ababutere kalsi wabwire gente like what you perform status was mara kwense como criticize directly akiangalia
na bora nyote nyora ya way through na bara abuge nyono kubwa lakini mbaya uoro serikali ile kwenda kwa romo president lakini na iseko gendororo nyandi yale ngo mo ntokole melimono ninga ingyo trimo montaro se tio kotero sino young man from Lowland kairwa se uru yale kuimbula nga uru no levi but he was laughing of it and he went through like that. I can't remember the exact name. Sometimes back at first round na wewe anataka karego
is that reverse psychology au tojesana match asinga mmefanya hivi na hivi I mean for it
lakini ndale ko ba nchere ona ko ba entertain integra ndole gento what people are saying about me and the society.
Mheshimiwa no kanumara wewe stand aba nafunza mtenga kasongo ni muongo kasongo ni nini
naro era monyene goteba nga matera mwana kana marieta na maya akaranya rias o akara tera nyono gotera wa bio wimbo ya kasongo you know even that is even a better way of stopping some of these things abantu marieta liba okoro alio era baraisi ko kubwaga ro ko ba surprising timbasa ko iwu mwenda karo kumukana to basa ko iwu gento la chances jirenga na bako wenda
but mheshimiwa now speaking of it tumeona mangana yako criticize yoko mulika bake serikali wanondo chachiri bake sukuru as a country we on the right track.
Okay mangana ya there are some aspects ora tebanga ntoribuya especially on matters of yoko kwana para ibense openly also ko barama
yes
osora babeke nyone chikatuni echi TikTok ejikura bekwa president ya bekuru kere sandukime you know that is issues of morals. According to me mne principle nkona mangada ngabu this a moral decay in society kera ngoje kirike minjuli finally kebe bono monto monene tayo na sigete so lakini nende a message yero yale ko mangana mna through drama through songs I don't think there's any problem lakini a direct attack mne hiyo na the society ngo sirera samangana yo yeke maskani umate na yona bantakara bale ko kuana bagusia bakoro mananga ndo kilibata ko message yenko enko ngomo ba ko nyebeka sembe bayeno
yes
ono kanga na me bayeno na venga drama ikalende na materande lakini o kuwa ne lugha ya kawaida ya direct na bokoro ngalenda abo bantu onse batanga kwa uru maskani even when you have a message a direct message to pass
now what happened with just a rule of law because we saw ekambronge ranita kyara uru to chikanga ticket drama yaga under to the levels here which is weka as part of the competition now we go whoever is directing is whoever is behind it tiga kolega sia but we saw what happened with just Clovers Malala yesterday night
okay ke gambere ko se majiko there is freedom of expression na boko twala your own opinion about an issue about leadership essence lakini ne country na to yinkolendere ebicha yaye
yes
ne bichi yeso kolenda na beko ta ko suppress yo monto indo ne tairora mambi na kinyone abantu bakagelinga bona murabaganya kutosirilia bagotosilie sengenjo nza chinde umuntu atateko tebanga yaya ko kando nsia sembeo osiko konchora nyone TikTok yande kaiga bona ayengo ikenyorore abantu mboboe that could also be a methodology serikali gotumia go cover its own image.
Thank you so much. Uno mheshimiwa Ibrahim Machuki netoka ndo sangea masemo kole na yotu anya chiranga because rene omo principal omo retired senior principal na kitwabe kiraga kidogo se former chief senior principal na kitwabe kiraga kutokuwa na mwana drama kidogo na kuiga maana sikole no mheshimiwa by the way as principals before the transfer sa mangana ngete siasa principals mpawatu na jinsi joko ni David David kwa kwa penalty school do they even go through the scripts do they even go through whatever
okay a principal ma de buena to go tuara matamagale akoyukire ngende gotoka na ndonsi tuare miole enene ego tiokera bintu binibionse bibe ne binte binge that is a picture yo mo principal so sometimes she can easily be held responsible so be responsible kiara ba assume the school is the principal and the principal is the school na baba ale ko to yama tuka manga sisi mina chinyinge nga kende yonsi ya kola se school yao bona ko kebogolinga naye kwawa osina waita and it's true ka school ya ko buya balimu abandi ragino bara bembara kana wabekere rugoro at the same time naenda kare obuwa beire it's also good na ndo bogolia the musaraboy ina bokonyo bogolio ikiara nyolo nyona akarole very sensitive a bit nya toli in support ebintu nebingo kora tiokera what's happening Kenya one drama echi music nyole games ebintu nebingo bigo so imotabe sensitive abandi nya so rengo chere ime kera bana bako on the stage na barata ko nyone nya so mako on the stage so if you are not very careful na boko nyona ba stage yalia anabale bitali bantu ba wale normal.
From what you see, do you think Mheshimiwa Clovis Malala through a script he was pouring out him what is in Asengoroya?
And I think he was purposeful guess again the kikagera. And no chole school ya Butere girls. It was an intentional selection. Na aiga somo ngina bumo president ya somete no ngo three message yeko. Ikiara one mo ngina na bwa tendres kumanya school ngeke ndeto bakara nyone staging up Butere girls no erega. O jikorigel to jonyole message yekene. So it was a strategic way you pass a message.
Don't you think it's a coincidence because Mheshimiwa Malala ameshinda direct place as a school for the longest?
It is true, lakini in particular ngale wakora kuwa na rego mogaka president, lakini anye kuwa nego itele school murugo ya somete. You know, deko ba coincidence was aigo. Yokora na boko ba na no molikio ndo bwanzi matengo ba very selective. Na ndego ba ko goliwe binde by they do the writing ba goliwe. Na ende ngotema wale ko ni script jaba kara ba go jioni ngeye igere current in terms of messages, in terms of what is happening. So abantu baranga irene chiko score marks ya mange kyagera as a drama. I think the current issues kire current ngo ni chire mono.
By the way, na good day kwara wera se docket ya se bora yiwe script ne area chiba se ngo cha attract
inanya kwa molikio script ya lakini twarago lirenkere akiri kulia bango to kulia muraba ko kulike street ga bako ni jiba chinkega 10,000 lakini na bara kulichiba chinge bone kyagera negento ke abairira satambi.
Now my worry is,
and again I do not know what contribution he made in aso kwenye stage onyo bade a contribution maybe yogo chore setup mne yona iga jisini jibwende kumna jibwende korolekana nko ila jiba chieto nyole even up to 200,000.
Wow. Ekiti kingicho jaro by the way.
It's an activity fee in the school.
Okay. Thank you so much Mheshimiwa Asaboto shed some light amangana ningi to karibu. Now my worry is karato achakira rabara siasa bachakira ko kwana through as if to neviga. Are we sending a message jamana mnangani? What are we doing? Because for example Mheshimiwa Machikole roba to bo MC yourself an instance nga governor go sukumire kidogo. Naye uchiko ile message wetrase abanafunzi ile wetrase kanisa o ile wetrase what are we communicating as
in a way kare kwa buiru kurwa.
Yes.
Ina bono nyoro mungina wale kurwa no mugako yo mungino engeirwe ndaisio konyara gwakanya no mwana oroe but then is communicating a different message or misplace those kind of messages na ende the society aba muraba bake abantu are feeling that they are the ones who can briefly yani very briefly express themselves na bo ba ko eti message ra isana nege kenki abeta kare when the country was almost becoming a revolutionary country in 1982 chi university cheito no ya gutora chi message chi play mneji ekyale ko abantu babo France mbuga bali kulike bintu mnebyo bya iru Kenyatta University alistieta bakega sieko. You know, it is another way that to pass a message to society. Na abantu bara pass a message only play na bonda batinye perform gyane ngunya analyze ya na wrong what will be the outcome. Lakini abamura bara baba this is the right thing and I will express the message. So in a way you are also using the children as our mouthpiece kukwana their future is in danger and I think that's what I would say.
Are we preparing them to be repulsive or just some
not really repulsive as such lakini rende ekere na arore passive otaligo konyara kugekwanira is also bad as for a person imbu yakara abana bakonyara gukwana na baroba kanyona mechanda babuate in society but having this a problem.
Looking at it from the freedom point of view, freedom yetu tuwate as Kenyans, are we enjoying too much ama mnaga?
Yes, and maybe sometimes don't enjoy too much because again there's nobody who makes a follow up because you need to live, this is your limit. Tali monora chiko soera mondo ngo etani go chakwa mo wantajire mostly na montara akurame nyonjira bwata njero munyasiasa na wankuramo but the truth is na bakwa mo soera o ile step so ekera all form of freedoms njibwata limits njibwata nga yabona kole okogenda ndonzi. But also I want to imagine abantu muna Malala mba played a role in sana sokolete serikali into power. Yes. So they feel oppressed. Na bara atake ko so kimintu bia isi ko nyole muna bona munturi ko muturi muna go kwana ole muna nyole ngashagwa go kwana. Sometimes that bitterness is allowed na inde muntu amanya gukenda utoke manya ko kenda ake inde umanya ko you can't blame them 100% ngakanga bari okora gekera. Which other way do they have injira kila jiko express message na bora nyola makaseti ara tabali karaisi ono ko getri sabanta muna bana. It can also come through drama and even music.
Yes. Now my worry is, are we anticipating uchezo okora mangana lingete a constitutional reform in a manner that is cover coil linga even the freedom of expression or in even the use of social media and everything it's cover censored
but in a growing democracy like this one which reverse even to back is not very easy, especially ekera bantu ba very informed to an extent bakabana bako dramatize play mne igwara ya lingi ya butere. You cannot make an attempt yoko tema kubereni back to the stone age or the dark ages where they have come from. The consequences will take. So in a way is those ones in leadership to accept that we are living in a changing world, a rapid changing world. As na ayo wenda go change according to what is happening. And I think it's a question of leadership. Our leaders ngai bago change baike. And now Mateo go shine Kibaki as President Chionzi. Yes. Ikere was least worried about what people say. Again to bangia bantu ba kwane gore yae ara gote abanga rende njimno mura inja bantu bako gamba. There is nothing wrong.
Thank you so much. And by the way, remember even there's a time here the same Cleophas Malala did a script as serikali ya Kibaki. Pili latanga mambo kidogo kolende mheshimiwa. Kwako bangaye no mheshimiwa osumura ibense ya Kenya, especially kuna akanta kaweka biraga chiringa echoes of war kaigaga egwetra script yiga ya Malala. What could have you done as the president?
Omanyete kere muliro bwokire ama waso no kunyalimi no mona maji marange ko datukuri muliro bya no kurusu ko ngusebigenga ochimaega muliro kende kweka pole pole. What I want to say here ngelinga there are people even tombira bantu bakwanira go etregentekyo bono yo kurigeria buraibwa ine president. When people say a lot about you na ndo kore ligeria ngoli magoso muna mwana mwambe kiregentekira na le ligeria kenga ngentenga ngento kike mwabambe kiraga kike bagoteba na nimuna na changura ligeria nde bintu so kurigeria na word just is very important. In life you cannot be the only right person.
Thank you so much. Chujume chino chino spini chiro chigara chiganda kuligeria mo kobo nondo chino kurasa mtandao ulio X na wego se uli formal tu akarukire Twitter mambo yalichemka jana kutoka jana mwanani tumeshikwa Cleophas Malala mangana lingete skuru ya Butere Girls High School na boy go wikraboni kabao ilikuwa imetrenda wikraboni actually trending at number 2 as we speak na mwanani ngete echoes of war hiyo script ya Butere Girls na boy go at number 7 no mheshimiwa Cleophas Malala for the better part of yesterday boy go skuru ya Butere Girls was trending kolenda yote 9:10 kwamba sisi tutaangalia na tutakuwa tunafuatilia hii leo kumanya tumanya na kine na au performance ya play na kia genda mheshimiwa kero ntate tutaracho so mara ngite bokole ward yago na mara ngite county ya Kisii. You have seen what is happening to ringa na mne mbele genda utuka chinyumba chinye chagule ya nere ya gusune kage gaita bantu batano nabone yigere political balance area Mombasa. Do you think from where you sit, is it because of ignorance ya ituna investors? Is it ignorance ya balibale officials wako to ama sakara baiga na kekora ndo nevi wapi na namna gani? What is happening?
In that this is an outcome of corruption. Kiagera okuwa gaje nyomba mune koroba netagete batuki bali bamanyetenga nkera ngo kigeji chuma kira buguri nyombe. Lakini ekere sachinda abantu ba kire kibesa na barabemba chikoligeli no kuligeli gweka. Usebate banga 3% chige ndo kolegasi inabayo kolemiramo. So I think umuntu nya kuragera at the expense of the life of the people. Muna banda banga pole sana sabantu ito especially bagwetega ga kesonso ga bonchali kyara banta bange batano basitu mabwabo. Na Mombasa the same is happening and this thing has been happening time and again. Umatekere kwa jire conscious ya one bwende wasoera muno munjini kwa mfano. kero bekirenga nayo kwa advice omonto nayo kumwagachire nyomba abo bwenta gukora your part. However, sometimes bitter it is or so expensive era abero omonto yo kwagacha, lakini the right standards are supposed to be followed. And sometimes na banjina bankuru ba advice wenete omonto ke ground onye igno kera an engineer will not sit there the whole day ko make sure nga kwagachire egento kira ara make sure nga kwa ko ne chuma chirenga njirikiro tunsa na agenda matuka manga ache na bakatanga chuma ide not the right ones. Na nemba kwenda kubeka even precautions ngaki kera kwa igire nyumba gaiga otaramurira onganyangiche ndigereri so ndangeri ngiche ndigereri so that people know the steps in building. Wona bakonya abantu bakwagirira bakwagache nyumba banye bekerero ko bekera in 2 weeks ekora bayarira umanyi kwa jana yomete nande yone juma bawo jatukudirwo jaringa abantu batagire ko minyime batagubwatia magikalia abekire not necessarily because engineer abaira okay, but people also want to do their own things. Shortcuts. And engineer abantu bali baguru kabande engineer jiji mabakwagacha but actual engineers they were quacks. Na quacks abana akesenge jagaita ya meka lokana segete na bagocha bwagache yene.
Saga na katena gakwe bichange nyombe agajire.
Akanyibeka siji bichai. Yes. Awate banero na bakabugete barona bwanje na agache ya mo musocho.
Nenda kwa example zinga nyombe ya musocho mheshimiwa Ibrahim
njira mubekera nana nana barate birenga ukobara kubona nyine jirongolia na mheshimiwa majiko itabe na ndio nyoro musani unabanya kwa itabire kwa mweli litayo. I think there is a question of morality,
so it's a collective
responsibility. Yes, mina bona na barate banga engineer boy bale mwagachimbo investors boy bale, but I think everywhere na utobwenda ko cautious of what is happening. None building jira abantu bakomenya bakote bunga kinyombe yeteli buyanganya kurum mondo de banga yanya komenya mekere yaba itire. Oh no, you don't have anybody to blame. So sometimes it's good when we take also warnings. Just like the kali ya warning, abantu ba take responsibility.
By the way, ndari kucheza wangu bacha beboli kolene boli chinga ngonyoro muri nawe krabaniga ubole ndi botindike mani go botingiri isiko ya escola ya Melvin Johnson School aswe krabaniga escola ya Botere Girls second ko yali ganya go chiko stage a cause of war. We krabaniga journalists have been ejected from the venue abali kini ko bata bibi igalero molgo tachawa na maminto bali kwa mangana maya iga escola ya Melvin Jones toka manake mambia lero na natote ko kumanyino mo heshimiwa former principal na kwanire no manyete the kio cha jamii community ase abananchi na kibondo iga bali kibata elimu ya suka kuruga iga chinga ke Chibutere Girls. And by the way mheshimiwa it's a sad na ora nyongo no ase minchio chire mali kule leo ora te
ana vera bete unyone positioning ya
yes
ekole ruwa uli tukule leo
But no mheshimiwa kukora toka kama ngana lengete obwagachubuka bwishuma as an investor in such a situation mheshimiwa, for example mle nyombeli ya Mombasa kwa chibuka hata marongo 11 floors ya yeli gone banyengo wa KDF, lakini we thank God Monteo Street we it was a successful exercise. As an investor tote no mheshimiwa Ibrahim Olenke obwate project. What happens to you? Like is there an insurance to cover nyombe hakuna ya goli goes now until you just start counting losses?
Chances are you will be counting losses. Sekiagera again to KJiri na ende again to sajindo tapekete buya na wota call insurance search na bora nyoto nyora benefit and yons. But in that wata banga chinyomba chi mina chiria magosa gutokera no gutigo monta akora bagakure. I think that's where we have gone wrong as a society. Again kwa nyole nyomba ne wate mechando you stop at a particular stage monta tarakora a lot of investment. Otherwise you tika akora a lot of investment much go the last minute thing yengo nyeliande.
Yes.
No, it's not a good thing. Even if you know when you cross the para or you do para igoro, we did the public land, abantu batika bwagaja igo okora. Lidia kore ama jane biragita wana abanye beke singa ngonye yelitole. You know, it's not also good because we are also killing what the society has been able to achieve. Magendrao na abayao is a development of this nation. So kando kunya tika gendra baka aba antomenya kunya kora taliko bagendukia so at the end of the day. Na rojenga kiende magena alia town na kiringe sambo kemanya kanite wakati kumungwana ya maka gaje nyumba in the middle of the government land, public land akorobe kabaigoro kabe nene. So finally oma wajanga agao subuka gajeta ngwe serikali, you know ani mpara igoro talinga na sewe kabisiro chimaga za jinde bago itabanya batay konyoro bono ngango nyiri, you know boykiro ko hotel baka kiango as much as I may not say what happened to the owner, lakini I think it was bad.
It was a bad thing.
Na kere gento kende kia bete kebeiga, the investor did not even last. Kera na como stress. So I want to imagine ngo monte muno ina baja na nyola that such a stress na bara kwe na bara anything like that. Kera kero monta kulusi whatever kanyora invest gyo ka kibo mabwa lifetime investment nje bonte nyika na ansinya kanyora shilingi sano. Chances are that he will not make it again in life.
No, my worry is, why is it so hard for the government to tell you much as kwa kachirikeli watu kutawalege teke, you invested. Let's now buy this building from you. Ama let's just be partners.
That should be the right position. If you fail as a government to stop somebody from a project that's public land, I will assume the best option either to buy it from him or even share it. Yes, no whatever Jifolo is on Jali 11, Chifolo in any cheto, Chile to Agotica after all, and Guacoten Samaya. I got get to Tokoka and to second wildlife services office, or Jikobekunsa, which is good.
Thank you so much. At least yes, private partners.
Yes.
When King thank you so much.
And by the way, even housing is supposed to be a government issue. Abantu mataba Kenya mpata kete by right wame nyumba chingia.
Yes.
Ekere private investor ya chile ya rosiri gento kwa niaba yes let me say niaba ya serikali. Yo mwento kwa encourage not discouraged.
By the way, why is it always singa watoja watu on the wrong sasa bali chi invest chika so bali biseta si invest chika kwa yana mangina bana siasa. Why is it so?
Mara angire ne banya siasa jinga chinyinge mpata kete shortcuts. Which I don't approve. Yani nga kwanya olege ento njere tali ya kena senge jonani ke position yo MMC passport getaurio nkonyora karane bule mubonde botere nalia nabo change ita to my name, my son's name ngento munekyo ine na ilegente ekyo, which is not good as a shortcut. I don't want to debate on what normally influence ngige ko make baga ngento munekyo. Lakini na bakonyoranga society also contribute. You carry the expectation of a society about a political leader is too much. In combe expectation in society and when I was a principal, yes, which I think to me was more senior. Na bono wakonyoranga abantu what the expectation chine na bono kubwalilia and they expect you to have money, therefore they even encourage you to go and steal.
My question is whether the responsibility as a principal is more senior than this one. What do you mean?
Yeah?
What do you mean? Because we see you are what you have the whole world compared to what just a population yes Sukuru said total about 1,000 students. Of course, much as not what kitty dependent at some point.
Yeah.
What is the difference?
Impact in society, miaka na akordo principle 24 years. Assuming ina also kia bana 200 kilo mwaka. Ase miaka 24 society yang ananga kilo jina rosati. You know, the Nathan word ya I want to say. You know, like word ya nemba tumo njikulikura. They will become much easier. So a responsibility in tambe yale. Therefore, I look at it as a bit huge compared na to miaka 5 nkole A B C D. Even the amount of money na manage mune senior principal SS school. In 1 year I could manage about 60 million. I go county 27 and you go oversee, not the ones you handling. So you cannot say na senior as such. As a man who trust them older for more than 100,000 million, sorry, then it means that you had a bigger responsibility.
No, worries. Why did you step down?
I didn't step down as a principal. I retired as a principal.
Oh, so now we can say proudly that this you are retired.
A society, a Camboling Nietzsche Mbakonya Sansami, and I think they rewarded me well.
Handsomely.
Kangari no jema tanya na leko na nyonga nyona retire. Abura nyole na so nyone kenya nyona leko so gutanda na leko. And I will be able to give whatever experiences I have for the benefit of society.
Thank you so much. By the way, ndo je chapter grista ke kameronge tano ibiri gore chins yense yemwe mambialero wishmo tutarachi kugenda mangana tutarachi kugenda samangana manke mon. Now let's talk about what ke gota mangana ringete chiwodi what is the budget ya 27 million cross a county ya Kisii directly you oversight au manyene kimanye ti a budget ya 27 million na so far ni kwa nyabangira se wodi ya gai
ita do tabalenga inara tabalita kan najiba sanchiri chaine na ninche mune manager ni my resources will never be enough ituko ndiyo ba sanchira rukunga jesani but we want to appreciate nga we are able to do an equal distribution of funds, 27 million to each and every county, ward. Inta to karonga gine to get very positive, especially se bora iwa simbara tikiara. Nabo ya lenge a skewed development in the past. Okonyole ward ya mo ele favored more than another one. Lakini mwana karobu hata chiba 27 toko budget 20, to me that is a score. Ekiara as much as tale isura tiga bande maya. Otole na kwa university yoko na jaka na Bogetaulio is a wide one. Kanga ne bwate gento yoko kunga equalization fund. Kaya nyore 27 million na ndia mentu gento yake ekiara nende. Toko nyeranga na ward jini tati kumejeni ward ya monta. Kia ward jini jile chinga literal chinga. Lakini na Bogetaulio na wondo jenga na wewe chere nusu ya hapo wazi.
Mheshimiwa ni moja mwa sana sana mwa rasia budget mwa itie budget and everything. Equalization fund ijiga kwa mambo ndio kwa na nche
there are facts, the facts can never cheat, data cannot cheat. Ndo the facts yote banga in terms of size yena nere, in terms of population yena size yere. There is always some criteria utumika as equalization fund. Tuliko tabu sayonga kinga yenga gete. Yeah, from this data we can go score. So as equalization fund maximum chiko na number 1 yetagete mono ne yebake yo moheli wana turushi ringi sano eli chiko kwa kunyona singia yamo, there will be nothing wrong kera criteria ngire gotumeka. And I think that is the best way. You are serving the same people, supposed to be equal. Wano wasumunga asabantu bali 10 na asabantu bali 100 bukime sania yamo, you will not be fair.
Ora tenga wasi barai rere anyway.
Okay, yaba kusingo tawana kujia janji anyo. Lakini is not true karajia ta chiro chijanyule. Nyine kwamboka liyo ko jingumbu etakuneti majani, you must take care of it.
Thank you so much. Chande turaenda somo tumuko kidogo mheshimiwa tumakwirana tumanya kine na out of budget ya yonsi pikwa bangire budget ya 27 million na iko split te mangana ngi chipara mangana ngi bisima mangana ngi te ikraso ni ya iside mangana ngi to nin na tumanye na kikwanye bangite ayo monyene andake wachinyorere financial vile kwa chinyori wasine mukwanyorera namna gani. Are you having a direct control serious issue kwa sababu kuna influence from the county kwa mwachume lele chu yimecheno chonse pinichiro chega chigenda gocha aso bunge ke machudu mecheno chonse EP nganjire chisomega kidogo tu. MC Bachelor ke asante sana. Dennis Ononyancha asante sana. Wabaka Joshua, thank you so much. Gladys Nyachai na Bugari Zonobai Bonaventure Mobisa chonse pichime sejeno na kama wole nospi ngora nande yasome sevirengo obvious na biga senchira yu wa sioku masa mutasu mheshimiwa Ibrahim Machukio yoromo MC obasi boge tauri ya constituency area ya Bobasi county ne ya Kisii Tosca kwera nato.
Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
It's one of the greatest nights in football. It's the final. The stage is set. The teams are ready. The fans are ready. It's game time and it's live.
Join the winning team. Join ODibets now and get up to 50,000 shillings welcome bonus. ODibets, bet extra. Odi, Harry.
Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Skun clinic nyagitari yekerero eyekuru ubenia asamarire ao asogotumika malioga kuro chinse cha Michael. Igoba kuweni agotumika chimashine chinkongo echioji koligereria na kunenkia omuchando w'omurwaire. Inyura igoba kuringoria babwenia na kurwa mariogo ligori lyabo lya mariogo ni igori lya mabuko na eriororo kubene bale emechando buna pressure, arthritis, esukari, alsas korengana ne chiomon, amaroire yenda, amaroire yabasacha n'abakungu gatia yandamange. igoba kuigura kila rituko rya Jumatatu goika Ijumaa chinsa 2 cia mambia goika chinsa 11 cia magoroba. Matarire imiyomo cy'obusongo asamagacho Oru Towers rirongolia gatatu gosoba kiresi migotera senamba 0700 322 gose 0736 729 264. School Clinic, focus on your health.
Eye Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
It's one of the greatest nights in football. It's the final. The stage is set. The teams are ready. The fans are ready. It's game time and it's live.
Join the winning team. Join ODIBETS now and get up to 50,000 shillings welcome bonus. ODIBETS, bet extraordinary.
Eye Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Waicanire kuraria ugukwa kumwarimu retired Philippo Usumbati uyuro mugaka o concept kwambuka no mwana onyagusira Umbati usiemo onyagusira na impossible nigari tatu mwabo Evan Sumbati uyuro mu engineer in charge ime ya KBC OBTV na gose Parliament Broadcasting Unit. Bernard Konosi uyu menyete chinsemo chiria cha USA. Davis Mangera uyuro monchoreria Diana Nyanchama mwana Brian Osimo nigari Sebiara Teresa Nyamisa Maclean Eunice na Maureen nigari uyu mwabo Nyabate Abere Samuel kwambuka abari nyagusira mose Muturi Abere Osiemo Umbego abakuru kunyangate abakuru kunyanchama Visieli Monyenye Mokeira Mura Ugaro na Mumanyi nigaro mwigo gechemba Mokeira na abari nyagusira Pima Maeri Ugeto na Mukwa abangina Mokenga muna Visieli abari nyagusira Nyaboke Mutuka na Muunde nigari Semoke Unyari abakuru kunyali abakuru kumbati abakuru kunyangina abakuru kusure abakuru kunyaundi Nyataige Ouso Jemaima Mura Nyaboke na Nyagusira Konosi nigare bwa mwabo abakuru kugetuno abakuru kumwege abakuru kugichana abakuru kurandi abakuru kunyabate Rebecca Momanyi Nathan Nyamesa no retired chief Sebe Nkorera yaye Roda Sigo Thomas Mongare Teresa Kwambuka Rayson Kebungo Gerwo na Nyagusira Charles Wanda nigare mukoyo ya Tambo Teresia Nyabate Mondesta Ngeresa na babo Nyagusira Nsongo Ubwali Ngoge Obogi Nchogu Omwenga Chebetu Nyachuba na Nemaya nigare semo yaba ya Nyagusira Jacob Kemunche Maseme Tinega Mecha na Nyangao Nginaro Mombati Sirimani Nyatuga Pascalia Mukeira Magoma Rebecca Penaina Melen Teresa Kerubo Jemaima Nyangena Mukundi Mora Mwanyi Nyangara Kichana na Abange Sokoro ya Evereshe Kwambuka Veblen Konosi Dickinson Mbati Dustin Sitima Biden Mose Braden Mukwa Vincent Mukaya Uyure USA Wakili Wilfred Konosi Kefa Abakuru Kumangira Steward na Moturi Negara niwe Ejuma yistaliki 11 mutenyo ihoka no mwaka bw'ikiri 2025 asenka yaye aliase kinyoroke Nyabonge utoke miyake ya mwanyo sublocation kionganyo location eward ya Sensi Marani sub county ya Kisii county kwa tumire ngera ya bene ntwe buna Kisii TV
Chenge amona ba malaika togotero gotera oria kwa Musa ne mano yengondi tokomoto ya ne bitureri bito
Chimiro chia auto esta que kabiri gore chin sebere chemambia lera chita ke katuga tange merongene chukora kembaka no mheshimiwa Ibrahim Machuki one of the elite tubuga trabago gatia baraibalia baganta kolega si kaika se county ya Kisii na bwa among the sharp minds tubugata se county ya Kisii. Mheshimiwa, let's get back to you now I kwanare ko budget elimete kwa kwanare budget ya 60 million and above wana wakio ile ni mheshimiwa bako kwa irwa change ya 27 million 27 million yegera kwa budget kai kwa budget ile se odia.
I want to say about Sendeons needs a budget.
Yes.
Never still needs a budget. The budget, the central principle of budget is priority. The priority is guided mostly on what is called Maslow's pyramid of needs. Ebinto as a molecule kurunga Abraham Maslow kuru America, iga ko bage binto in society in terms of yaira gotira karoko kwa so mo ambio ni bwense so burai ya watamo kurali what is called the basic needs ngikira be basic kira gero montabe moyo. So sometimes tini ko tebanga ngasinga jinara nyale ba begire jipara anje te ambege para ngora bandikiri size a bit lakini nje munanje my focus was first of all on water as a basic need. And I think anyore word ya possible getawli ke what only one operational borehole ya lengena de skuru mekionsalia ne yende skuru kene yende ya gionsa ngwana na yalenga maje kujesa atimke nindi yalengidige ne rotale ko sok majnyol masini kujesa abantu. And what I will be proudly say we kirabonega na college borehole jinde isano nemo chiko kolegas chonsi chabera about 8 chiko kole mirimo bono and I'm on the process of making 3 more this financial year. So kolengana na nje amaje kerale save clean water. It helps abantu to be healthy. You will spend less money in going to health facilities. You will spend more time according to be more potential care all healthy. So nkanyarura koba one of the basic needs abantu batakere kutuara. Abantu they cannot do without that one. So my emphasis has been on water. We so get saving to na I think I have far ahead of many people samangana akoroku water na bekire borehole keonga na bekire liontweka na bekire getai na bekire kionduso na bekire nyawengi na bekire nyabete and nkorosia na maja seko damu ya nyangoson ne bintu bisini asama achagende. Although the challenge is still is there again, a much as quality a borehole, you are not able to take it. Maybe another stage again. I want to that we will clear. But I think we are coming up with the sources of water near the people. And also, the issue problem was water. And I think we need to address the issue of water seriously. Even as I speak now, apart from the funds, recently I had a meeting with our sons in the diaspora. Kakole meeting na conference ba koranga teleconferencing. Nkaba bowling if they can give a hand as na vekira ball. Pamoro bare ngumbu Australia, Canada na ande. Abe kanama na barobe ke pipe. Ba koranga nyomuga consequence of their choice. Atenenere so long as ya maja korendo gig asuke kiara it may take me long go kia maja near the people which is mechim. Ngunya kweni kare jandi when people waliba kunyara society na warabasuki and by extension basukeli na montondo gotoka nearby. And I want to appreciate that a few people have come up to assist. So that has been my focus. I say njo muna whatever the budget is small.
Lakini mara wako naki mheshimiwa mete ane nolega tia bajumba ba kurasi constituency mugava. Ngonyarole ya extra cash ko sana hand kurasi mugava considering the fact by extension hapa ni home.
Inginta itu wasi mga kang mondo mo sa chole mo MCA gaba ndo ko ba close of the governor. Tingo manya sabu era ko tami mo no kurwororo lakini ndo ko ba close the governor na bo konyora some benefits chinde kero mo governor na bo ate his own budget akobeka apart from 27 chances sana bo ko bekera gento kendeka ke gochia muna bono senso ke ya mo ko million tueka it was from his own budget which I appreciate. Na ende nara yona machale damu yangu sonda te kuwa kon ne rekena wa the budget na kana ngusa yuko to busani ne ren kuma tabole mono na nyole no mubunge oitoba Vincent Obiri obekire bona yetara apart from yetara jeria nyamachi yaraba mangana na bete fund chinde apo jamata ekulingia abantu babo getaulio kuchinyamaji, and I want to appreciate nana ba mbolde nga yure to kobekera, which is good. Ngakante nga propose dia saga tabaniga ujiaze ngejo ere akura capacity within the town. So you must also collaborate with others when the budget is not allowing you. Na bwata nyampara ibere iga arambe kere nyajoji moram. You know, that is the only way we are colleagues. Telling us saying you talk about worship, but I think those are leaders on their own, and you collaborate with them so that you are able to bring development to the society.
Because honestly speaking, I'm not buying his school of thoughts.
Asa mangana development mutangazaji. Tabu ati the governor's school of thought. It is all guided by the county integrated development plan. Tuwasangre reviews kuruwa saba andra kitu akorde the first year tukaja tukarosia 5 years integrated plan. And auto ko extract chi annual development plans to akole. So I'm not seeing as a jikoro kunga school of thought yumo governor. Maybe the approach of funding and so on and so forth. I think that is where take manara previously I'm aware budget you for discussion. Asiaro strategy nobody knows. Lakini wono principal governor otoirenga ka 27 yejiaye na yo what they say. Nga yugo chibeka.
Yes.
School of thought ndenge ngaone linandora ka nego etani yegera. You are muna bona am able to say ngabantu babo getaulio mbata getamaji. Muna abantu bakurunga keonga ekara ali goro getunu gange na Masai. Go bale kwenda Masai land about 3 kilometers so ikonyora maji. Osebaje kuja mata asoro jiruga kale very far away from there. Mabande bagenda unyeche kimate. So karabanya olira maje na bogo tebanga na inje na amua. Kama nali ukana sobistaje kunya kuamua. Wala kare 27 million yo ile so kuamua, you can now decide what can be done. Although muneke mwanya mataro ya tebanga ki ya recommend wa kana jiba 30, mambende jiba 40, you will have a bigger say.
Na mo question iso mheshimiwa. Watikira tebanga MOA budget iko nga na 27 million chia mbangire na kiote chikoleke. Why is it then the disbursement is not uniform? Why is it nga mheshimiwa basibogitaulie magenda nagenda temwae yet word is near Nyamasibi kutoka Nyamara Masaba magenda itayo yet usine word is near Masige east mheshimiwa Maiko Motume we not seeing progress as such in the same speed.
Tingo nya tebanga magenda nga yara atakali na nga yare. Yes. Lakini tata tabanga ninde ni appreciated the rate ujya magenda rako and asite ken mate bintu bina begete mbire bikonyorwa even with me mbire binyolde chiparangire chiare takero koru sometimes back because of certain circumstances janya kokoru. So it's good that a leader you find out even those ones in the top who are implementing what has gone wrong. Or to understand, you make your people understand.
How is that possible, especially considering the fact, for example, how will you go even to confirm from the departments? How will you go to chief officers, the waziris?
Abantu bara response be bad from the governor. Kurumundra ba the department ya attended. So you can go to them directly, Musio Nale, Minister Noale, what direct Tambaro, and this one is in Bamajitinga Monsieur Gyota the governor, unless you are failing yourself, go and Alia, go find, go get it, or say, acquire direct information at the under instruction. There is a hand of the governor in that issue. Then that is possible. Sometimes, even to be influence development, mutually, there is nothing wrong with that. You want to know police when I got there, you know, in the school keen, and they did very well. Can you might take a networking and they are going to be. So then, okay, only whatever out of the apart from the 27. Now, what I know what they regan. Tokola kana kwenda bosikera karo kurdro mondoli kana ko olio kwage. Ngagyo mawango na jengwa gyo mawango. Neko kwa nyuli mna.
Scratch my back, I scratch your back. It's a give and take. But mheshimiwa, my worry is must you support the governor for Amagandro because as a word? You know your colleagues, some of your colleagues, Mbara Magandro, Ikrawani go drag sana supposed as steward chap.
I got drag. Okay, nita to tabanga o support. Assembly major is a place where to air issues. Muna nara bila assembly galia tindaro issues chikoletwa chira against the governor osachiko tabunga ichine chirega na especially from the I don't call them opposition side, but the other second side of the system.
Yes.
So na wanda tabanga gi you may not agree on a few things even as leaders.
Yes.
Bakini amagenda na bwenda kwa ndaji semba Jones na ndinga tenga ndata tabanga umugabano ito na bwate chinguru cyo gukora even without my support. Na baje bogetaulio kerenda mutageti akora magendero. So na stada kunya akora. Na bakora. Ikiara the implementation aspect of it is in the executive arm of the government.
Na worries ne jakara manyanga for example ko priority word ya baspo ogetaulio mo MCA yo ataya ga because amanya kwati katanga na cross a plan ya strategic plan ya yo word yao. Kama wanyoranga gava no chire huo kata ko bole tuma satanga barabara inatoka Mogodashe ikienda wapi kera wapi na wapi. Anajuaje?
But the truth is yes. Any project there is a community yes. We can have identified budget preparation stage as ya leta tu no mweshimiwo the ones whether we agree utadali we agree no mugavana ekamanya kwa ekabikwa se plan so issues jira abelilolio ne delay.
Why the delay? Why now that's the question, why the delay? Why the delay?
The funds are limited. Itangani chiba sana jiko tomorrow national government jiko cha lemonga ijipo na ndipo naona kwa mfano oiso ko yanda chiba sa injinde jiko toko plan expecting to contribute money from the local sources jiji chifaili toko nyora gwara kirense no nyankwale nga mstari oleme kole nyombole mnabona ndema njenda kwa na bantu wegujiziko
Opo shimwende to akesa komo ase budget moja la county ya Kisii versus 27 million echokonyora times ward echikechere 45 echire 1.2 billion echina chichie mangana ngete development chia ino chia ward. You want to tell me there's no way 1.2 chikoja from is it check or something choose
one time no ngoja chire ngoja ni gradually. But then I want also to say, kia ko implemented in a particular financial year, bono kwa chiro mwakonde na no bwate challenging kiagera kwanyo le tole maiga. Osekera resources yiko baguga otayo na unaje basaba kuri mundaba ororo kiara you represent the people. You don't represent yourself. You represent the people. You may disagree. No mbona madaga to disagree na point but we don't have to go away kiara into things nabarai. So, agree on a particular area does not necessarily meaning you go parallel. And I think that's where we've gone wrong in terms of leadership. When the cover, agree through Mugaba Muwekano, telling our uncle and Nanchenku Negore, Quanegore, Yumbaye, you know, there are issues that when they go on the board, Gurasumurai. I will not discuss your house against you to what even na Rumung Tarapara, na Rokiang. I can't say that. We won't be tina, you go one.
What if umugabuna yarache word ya answer tabanga wono mete mheshimiwa machikosini wakolega asi and as a result acting ya for example na Isaiah Mao. How will you feel?
I will look at it as a motivation ngaki ngio montaga rosto ochorwa igata bunga ngetindia monere and he wants someone to work with. So he is going for alternative B alternative A akole kiek ya feri. The abara ibale community ba begete menu bata gete ko take positions. There are so many. Muna wana mbogera ke abantu bata gete ko work in government. There are so many of them. So you may not even blame the governor as such. Abantu bako yanda obisi ya kuliwa muntu lita to konye tigende rona kito kora abantu kulera bale nana ba cholete. You know those issues to ko igino mune wanga yaya. Nerwe kanda janye nyole bakamuka nyenyi kamonyole. It's not possible.
If everything remains constant, much more to what you're saying. Don't you think it's always also in order? Onya ya uchiro ko dorari ringa mheshimiwa Ibrahim tayo kaiga sagini oro ngocha kugate sia. Hata mimi asagini now you as Ibrahim mara iwe nseme. Don't you think it's in order nacho tanga ya yenjitiro karara gasinere ikiagere muntu kokore gasa se control no yende kwa peneke neke mara iwe no.
Na ninga danchene naye. Asinare tutanyare Koran away from the governor. Ekiagera as a leader of the county. Nere kengo wateke na magari konya kuna chirwa bantu ngora.
Yes.
Na ende na ora yie asinge jumutai wanaini.
Yes.
So na waga singe jo represent ya bantu na nda bantu ba watenga etu akotomete ogenda okore kasi na governor. Mugweka no kubone passport Getario governor original na bai no iboletu. Ngende inchago go post governor, I can disagree with him a few things. But that's not the mean I don't work with him. Kera ngende tu atometu e assembly and the must work mutually. Say to be about correct yali. So na wanda to tabalenga gi bintu bine biro tataka bugalao because of the people. You may not even, you can even sacrifice your beliefs and your principles for the welfare of the people, especially amagenda.
Na mheshimiwa, let me ask you. Wanchi pesa wati kata chiachire nchiche tiveza chire enough as per to a budget mobegeta environment. Why is it harder? Mheshimiwa na school ya ni mete kaji pesa chiaga chire budget yao waka split kidogo supply we mtuma tigamo unaiban 20%, supply we mochere mo 20%. Why are we not doing the same thing as which words? You think much as Ibrahim tole na tiga na rara 20% chama gendra abu ya 27 million. No mheshimiwa kurasa what is the tiga na 20%. Then we balance as we wait for the next. Why are you getting 100%?
What are not under tinda akana ngajibesa njiriko bagwa equally uje sabantu. Nata ngakuru munda 27 million. But bono in the engineer implementation which I'm not able to take stock in the asegete ebintu byambira ntemaya.
Yes.
Ina anena ko tabanga te asatan circumstances kira gerege ntonkeba. Kwa mfano nimbwada chi para isato chi alenge je financial year ya 2023 2024 kitana koera. And I understand what happened historically bagabon. So I will not blame the governor nganera ogeta jikaya. Abantu bago blame mu governor, but take them leader and understand what is happening or what happened. And I think it is enough to explain to the people.
Mheshimiwa, I know my body. Abana ba once in Zimbabwe kaini, by the way. Abana mukarakali na role nini. But kere ko rosigo asenkeri yago. No yo tanje tupi. No yo chiko wojo no pilota ta for example no yo shabano andonyo ku town. Konyo rangira na ronyo ndenda gara ne bikiro.
Mu mekeri no ere.
Abe ne mu mekeri no ere. Why we not doing the same thing? Why we waiting? Tigato sama bali ngemesa kina megege county, mheshimiwa Ibrahim no ngemesa, mheshimiwa fulani wa ngemesa. Na oyotale ngo roche to kolindo bya yule ngose Nairobi ya chete ndo bya tigara anenta.
Tinda dinka yedinga ingokora kana kire nyombo kabono, kera ko mundana nda kuragira. Umai to mugabana is also responsible for development ye county ngima. At the end of the day, to iguana na erosion to iguane, na wenda ko implement certain things. Lakini tunataka tabanga ki follow-ups ne chire magoko yo oversight members. Bono a project ya korubuo o yole ko execute no le obviously executive arm of the government. Onya ya monyene to nya litiko genda ku oversight otebe pali ya be tu njanya go korwa muntu tanya go on site. Ma tabantu nyone contractors kuja kwa na nalenge later on. But what the problem? Kera bo mutako we contract it doesn't turn up. Wono
why do they not turn up? Ase chiwori chirichire in question. Chiwori chirijamba wako. Ase para turn up, ase wodi mheshimiwa Ibrahim. Mba turn up ase wodi mheshimiwa Sagi.
Yeah, and in several cases where they have not turned up.
But for how long?
It's a year now. Muntu kwa kajikerasi Onyanja primary school etu akagenda pi. Yole ko agache koripenya kitali ya chogo dispensary nerega etu mwako litanya ko kora ndike na report tia kale twage side tukamukwa saini kitabu akagenda. And maybe they have also their own problems. So lakini ano okoba muno murai okotema go follow so that your people benefit.
Thank you so much mheshimiwa Ibrahim. Kole ndo mheshimiwa ndo arano achi paranjaro sibusa na sichi ese county ya Kisii chego. We can agree and testing achi paracho chego. Wele bado chi body jite bado chi kwa weka boni. Kroko nyaro mheshimiwa chuo chini chigo ile paka almost chuo do same 40 kama chuo do sini sanjo ndire chinchire kirwa kabono. What are we communicating as a county?
Asenge yotra manga chicho tia tin comment kinda to tabana. Yani manyete naona mato ama uborai nabo ntakete ko accepting I need a motivation for leadership. Montano when you also borai you also motivate him go kole miremo so ko na ere miremo. So na banaja watabanga gi as much as to bwenda ko motivate mu governor na into to bwenda ko motivate mu governor ase bintu ndende ko appreciate this is done na bono umugweka no para yani ichekole mwa ntebenge pale nsajinde ya naro kuna asa betukurwa you know na bagonye inoki kwa nyugulu mata tegote So you got that them alende into we also our share of the blame. Na ndabona chako kore relate. Ikiara finally ndongera korwa kini they always kare war again that ebintu bigete ngosale kabire. War is not a good result for development. Tirigendo kia it's not a good for us from some agenda. Ngosaliere and anyengo sepade duale ngebe intevi. Ikiara there are no clear issues to kobuna. Njuma tene ndone ngoja kwa tawanga ndaro dispute hiyo. Ikiara there is nothing in particular to kobuna.
You because your things are moving.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. The issue sometimes it is development is who is doing it. And let me assure you, nangukuwa naganga on very rare occasions na achira se coach komanyanga ngwe kondoke to kwa mfano. Na bonda agenda kere site and ngoba morale and sometimes sound wako wacha na ko represent. I don't go following them that up and down. Sometimes motive you do with akumanyanga who is doing the job ne what other motives which I don't want to discuss here. So na monta kwa tabanga gi na ende to the koba na intu abantu bale kilianga gi kala monta iruwe mire magokora tika to criticize emire makara yakolo onye criticize even implementation aspect the trajaka na be want to wo wajaka kero kubolinga ngaki Brian yawe so any war between you and whoever you are fighting ngangi o Brian ya utali maobe that's a different story.
Let me ask you. Let's bring it close to your doorstep. Bogetaulio vas Bogetaulio era constituency ya Bobasi. Masike West era constituency ya Bobasi. Uitangare era constituency ya Bobasi. Comparing each word ichiga chonse satu ichino twatigire chinto rabige chisi chine sana. Let's compare ichiga satu.
What?
Boitangare ne masige east nene yawe abas boita Bogetaulio. Magendra yartas costi as what they just be are they the same?
Okay, did I collect data you say nero se magendero?
Yes.
But I want to say korumuntu na wada share yae na navigate priority yae. To jina wada na wanongo singira maji. Montanga nyase chipana banyo ibara jana njiringie. So what dinko nyango manyanga priority umuntu ngayalenge manyago comment.
We have seen your colleagues from us who they chibere vago kurasana nga ntusis tumetengwa. Inga because to kwa mele serikali. Timeti hii kutengwa yao pia wametengwa ni maendeleo. 27 million chawe zimetengwa wana gani?
27 yo njira tengwa nyali bakara kwa tenguli origins sali ngao. They are better place to kwa na iba tengiro kini kibaza chabo 27 million ochire na the implementation aspect ngakete na yandeta onye go delay because of their opinion. Standing in their opinion, it will also be unfair in that respect. Lakini tunaja watawigo ngelinga gi kaya tu chole muna bara itu so work together.
Yes.
Tu aleta magandra mange kuweka to kungusana. I think that is a message that is coming home.
By the way, there is someone nganchere nkubori swali eliga nganchere tu without the due respect to mheshimiwa nara kuboliga. Is it because inge bakorwa the same clan na governor na kintu biko chirabua yarbi?
Same clan nigo ngakiwamine.
Titali jina timaiti kenda mini tia tenga. Timaiti is it because bahara bantaba mona governor mona mnaga na kintu biko chira timaiti.
Mate manyete governor no mobasi na chiwori jikwa kwa na jawa basi.
Yes.
Na
Mugama no Bogetaulio.
Asoko iburu.
I think na kika kubona is this because I don't Bogetaulio.
Jiro Bogetaulio yes.
So is it kubaka na
aiga se kwa na nga masige ibere chire. Ya manera watabere beta kubweyende.
Yes.
Enkyo ka gertara ya kolere tunde ta Bogetaulio kubweyende.
Is it not because of their
egekwaruka nga yumugaba na korwa I don't think it's a point.
Actually not me.
Oliaruka na ngenda ko ndo nga it's not a point. A point igere nga ki how are you as relating and supporting the government implementation? I think that is a big issue. Nyone mere mona wote na kore principle mwalimu ngonya gotarira aria abokura mutigara atarira sa gotara kara jo gochaka na bagoira na moroba.
So that means it's very intentional korati ko mondo ndara chane. According to what you say, it's intentional korati. Again
ngo decide digo tabanga na intentional. I'm not the one.
Plus to the example you give ingo mwankara ko nyako kara ikakora.
Inata ko tabanga gi truly akere umonta ko baganyone nyama. Nya to your present. Nyama size kiura nyole. Nyoro ko mo wata bo ko mmekeli ko mwana ka kororo sabana. Omo yo mata banga tingo di mama no bora buto asu buto rais. ndaisi ubuto lero yoteba igato kumanyolisi na nyole sakuragera kurwa especially se koteba na bwate another school of thought sa
magani achara wenda
sa wenda ya ina mo chances njiro jo inda tokana ona wanda to teba ngaki obo support especially team ya ba MCA kurbo bazi o support mo governor is I don't think it negendo kere choices kere mandatory.
It's mandatory.
Inda to kubeka bo inda to kwana inda kama yo ngaki muno mubasi umugabana apart from kuba umugabana muna area as an individual got na bogoletie umurai bwabasi nekara gokora lietrinide nkura ababasi na barata ngababasi o fail no so succeed kwae na korogo kole fail o success ya babasi so without beating around the bush it is true that na went to be supported even where as weaknesses to be closer whatever this not how it's supposed to be done so that they can succeedly mamina mambia wakati ngabasi mpanga bwana.
I like your thing much more kabisa kiana hiko because we never saw you hapo ngana arabe sana babasi yenga naonye for example mshimo motumo chire korua serikali ya kolengana nere there's a time even to roje da baka watrane sana ko ruani naonye soro esigia ya siasa nini we never saw you but things are moving on your side a trick ni mshimo obwate
which side now gera njeka gitenga I've been there. Maybe my approach of doing things not about it. And ninta ite going to stealing a key as a leader. Go to roll your own guidelines on how you are supposed to operate. To cooperating as in general about cooperating and I operating. And the other several factors you konya second take you one my management skills in ara manire how to relate with people. Nimbwata nyolembo semo boka about human resource issues. Nabo ntakete kuanjira nga certain things kare leadership ere in a position e to ta konya for our own welfare umaite criticism na bera abo lakini ne failure ne yaro na beko to affect on equal measure. So imbuya gocha the front of tebanga nko motole lakini I think A B can be rectified. Call on the table. And I think motume mwana kwa mata kwa watu de tanjira ndo letalia na watora
actually no ngana yare
the other one nere rolling in the forefront in the past. So nere wo jiranya alko manyanga why did things go wrong lakini muna mu manyete nje no mu murumu yo ra chega ali na ne bono gabana na igurte bisili biya ase muntu ndacha racho yone kara bantu bakwa tabanga toko na mutuntu tuwanywe musoli ma to musoli oro mu mugambyo ndo bwensi musoli ngotokoro batrende okuragira muna bono mujubu ona turagira no muna mona achire ga yandara nyonyo cha otunya kubulia nga yama ubande ndaranyu cha kuruna ga jitega there is nothing wrong konywe cha bumuntu bumurai especially bumurai nande failure ya mutu bwata account especially the first people bajete they never establish a governor's residence a official you know you cannot meet people everywhere on the road you cannot meet people in the offices bagete right suppose bachi bone gang ya bantu ngayaro ko baira konya governor na tema ko baira ali stadium kebana bantu stadium opira to wa ko bono you know sometimes you are in a dilemma when you want to do things ekero bwata bantu in large numbers
na my worry is kero to chida se a private or say official residence of government are we going to do also to conduct official matters or so we going as friends bone kama shumangi mwago nkai basi boketa ule mate enacho conduct official matters enacho to soringa mheshimiwa na kiro chawe yani basically we catching up
abantu ngoja bale bone muno mu MCA nande bagoja na issues ziringete ward ntuwa twaro asegete para ya lengo ya to chandire you can't say ngambanyo let your busy
what office
in what office
is it operational?
Yes, it's operational jana mbegete ka jika baibere
official matters in the discuss office
official matters jira rakabere abantu bakire buo babe nanda abantu banalite culture mu gusinga muraya gotarerwa one ara nyone cha abantu banywe there is nothing wrong with that kero my tender is very important let me tell you kera abantu baranyulwe gendo kurwa sole banabo kusibaka tabanga ntuanya ko munyumaje you know it means inga abantu bigabara acha buo banyora gendo banyu ali baratenga ba kunyumaje
ndokero tu agirire njana sofa abana inchi barauna bagocha mwao
yes
but umorai for example no mheshimiwa obiri to gocha mugwatera no kolegas nacho mwao
Omo American ambassador aracha all the way agenda bombo governor kwende.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Inata kurumu gwekano. Igo ga kayense ya ko na mojibu mondo.
Like have we ever seen that before?
Eh?
Have we seen it before?
The challenge current challenge getting agi the official residence. Not allowed by the law. They call it the kiek. Tell you. Maybe the only thing I will say, we better put a budget ya kubeka sakurunga the official residence yumo governor. Na atajiko na hatara ara ororo uimwa kuruoma mbio uchurora boye etoka sekete. Mini wale kereta hiyo chances sana boto cooperate ita chi hoteli to operate boye and so on and so forth.
So you agree whatever that has been happening yoko genda as a official residence yumo governor nkali boye.
Tingero juna gento kebe. Je tingero juna gento kebe. Na ande still no tagenda bande bagende.
Abananchi barako ganatu agiringa abananchi barako yabagana batare morai. Naonche mno mwananchi mushimara mungocha mwango tare. But umorai yonde nachu go tare for official matters. To conduct business kia.
Omanye there sometimes you cannot draw a line from the private matters and official matters. Wise woja buone kwa mfano na bokunywe chayo ngambi mno musiko agendete ndikwa nyangi obangete onchike nyone nyangi. And by extension, and Tokunyara to commiss whatever I ne parelia. That's already official.
But Nyangi is not official, right?
Yes. Lakini in the, by extension, Nabakonya kwa lenga ya nabantu lele parambachen bachandegete ochokole ABCD. Nyagitalilia.
Is it a coincidence every time Tokunyara na for example Moros Nabara, you story na tole ga tole mabantu sem 5. Tota benga bona tu Nabara to elected and GSP county Kisii. To ada tu mogava na tora matadera go sai. If it's not official, how do you even protocol wise? How do you even make a calling a mogava nango zuru go? Aba imsi to levantano go tare.
What tanga sanga ngoje go tare. Tindika idinga the issue ya saba MCA ba coordinate whatever nga go tare. Tore mwana governor singe sababu ene. But sometimes you can have an issue mo agreeing aki again tenga itoko nyono mugabana ya yambo yali. Togende tumoboli on this issue ABCD. Umuwekano musubati na kumage na gali. You had the outcry. Na bona tu abogora ba chumbe batatu yonga togenda ngo ayumuga nali. Tokumatenga njo bisi wono na trimbogire. Na trimbogire no bisingo wanyere you can you know about committee leader whatever these are the issues on the ground.
You say ni Vistas book. You was saying Vistas book for official matters.
Is it a must to wajire mna on sign official book unakajitega?
It is not a government office. This is not a government office, which mama public office. This is just a private business.
Asa etabu gyomo gabana kera office elia kera kwa office as an individual na bo sign.
Because gato no school ya mheshimiwa garova germa gachira office yako Vistas book fasting sign. Kwa maanisha you are coming for official purposes, right?
Tunaro utarambwa tabuya in leadership.
Yes.
Tokunyara go separate omuntu ko bara na bali akora baramo na barabu ngodro da very clear line nga uyu no murai ubugetauri utari gutacha uyu no yarayu utari gutacha. You know it's not possible. Lakini naona kara kumbuli maswali ara ya masige tingo kana nje tingo masige kene mbula ide nginde ndo ye tingo manyendo kenda dia asige. So I want to say sometimes it is not possible.
By the way, mimi na wewe tumeagree. My only worry is the reason as to why what are governor as a private residence ya.
Inabe kabiyanga tabu ati official residence.
Abuna kwa bekrebisha. Wana abuna kwa bekrebiyanga until then tetora ra.
Diga tu ata ko jora mana ata bana nacha guru mujakana. Onacha guru mujakana.
Asante sana Duncan Ombane Onchira, thank I'm loving the program. Thank you so much Roda Ruta, thank Agondan Mary Anna Daniel, asante sana. Awekondocha maboli na mangu mheshimiwa irani in a very special way, in a very meticulous way. Na boigo asenchera ingi ya king. Mheshimiwa. Heli ndeko gukora mwana osipinga for example nje kuna brand sagino mo MCA kwe wodi ya Kisii TV tina umagendero enya mega na kubaga rutinge iri twara mo kugenda se mukutano Nairobi. Makatanga ya kagintu bekire budget ito. Tubekire kiti kitu kano na ki mugabara tabu ati bintu bitu tiganjenga kwa ndu yana magendran. What is your thought on that?
I concur totally nga aba MCA bale konyora World Development Fund. Yale ko bapete kiara engenchonda atake kubeke bintu bya na wote yo issues of priority. Ikuru muntabu ate ko bwa install yara kole ni mbagitera kana bwango. Na umaita se management ngo tabto lenga ndo takete nga rapid result.
Yes.
initiative na bo muno muraye karo bwati bashiao na bora taka result getelo kana bwango in a particular area 90 days 100 days
yes
lakini kare utabwa the budget bwate direct control na beko ko bera kon muna bona ko borwe bintu nginda ta ko rege ndo ni ko limit yane gyara e budget nero ne ngalitangani na ende ne bwate area se wenda kukuna so kare to bwate obosiboli muno obwo ande bole constitutional era tokonya sana ili na njembe answerable tujye mbona onye kombolia masoli kwa mbuli kule gavana ono mate aiga injendo si plan gavana aje implement I may not answer some of the questions I don't know what happened in the implementation stage usonye even if I know to me it can be and kanga that will not be the best method ya kole tu karen go make my decision and then fail with that decision I own the problem. Yes,
thank you so much umwishima by the way tuarode sana bado asikatiema birangali bya ngase mu kutano oli bange mbataketa ya comment no nyinchi bese ntugo chera tuachandikire bobe nito tuno mwishima sana tonyo kana tanga jiti moment moshara kero mo MC mo kuma pesa chita isaini nyiki ya kuralira maslahi ya mo MC from where you sit you feel like ngama maslahi mo MC na aligere area bana mnaga kosena kia baba
na taka watabiri tanga ninga na lenge principal which was more senior.
Yes,
lakini na ibuka kana nota gota kongere uje ke wade grange ke gono kwa iraniro still na banda wate binga the expectations ya MC ya bange asekasio MCA taliero twanyoro especially in the autonomy yo botenli wese gentu liko kwa wode yo tenenete kina kama kiabo na mbe na mbaivere inkimbesa kyo mo te bantu bachire bumbuka no mondo chire buo in the morning ata bwato mwana ole obutoirwo kwa bako parabu.
yes
Inkyo bwento kwa mono MCA ota bango musara no moke tingunya okonya timbwati pesa you know that's where our hands are hold ikera mbuya muno MCA nayo tu alanyole even naka emergency fund gete karega montana chomokonya. But now my mission yata musara koromoke committee part of the musara go just na kalon chances are we don't earn enough money or not enough sufficient money. Care money will never be enough.
Yes,
bono sufficient ye ne abantu anyo muntu na abantu bago turakira mambia muna lero ngaite bono bantu bajire bono bakanga nyitro barabe na mbitalinke na ate tango jando butuko sana ga but bapuate genuine problems genuine ones that nyona muna mwanya bantu tale utako bo MCA okobeko ko utakete ko kwao so sometimes ekero utaiko nya tubuanti is not good so na kitonya watabanga ki nye formula kwa mfano yo mbunge yakova 30% jiwa si president what will be wrong in an MC earning 30% jo governor wano nande mugweka no tuabekira ali obisi tualetera abantu bakire ko affected mugweka no mondo kire utakito minister o director o CEO na the such offices kwa mubuli maswali yali yakwata banale suite kwa mubekire miremo at the end of the day nero ko earn more money than you earn. No, it does not make much sense. It does not make much sense. If devolution has to make an impact in the society, something need to be done in terms of enumeration. That's not necessarily in form of allowances, in terms of salaries and specified allowances. In basic salary. It's very important. Kene do montara nyole butambe basic salary. Sajina onye no gotara sajina ole kwa kaleji ba chiro na bora tali uji na robi oyo ye kurunga ba DM. That ine ndojo tumia kere regali that is explain. Also in the video. That is not our earning na romo ndo wake sabu nga bako kanda jiba DM sire nga jiba so bako li ba exchange. Onye na achire Mombasa na 80,000 ine ngangora na jikurwa. Muso wanye nate ya manana kora nini ndege nanya kuri na itukuli ndege kuri Kisumwa ojiko era jitare kanya Kisumu. So I want to say but DM is not an earning. It's not an earning. The actual earning in management they go facilitate you to do something. Wona bako nya bantu bako tuwa nga ko jinge mokulia which is I don't think is the idea. Na ko tebanga na very principle ne chibasa nale konyora ne jingo nya nobo bono ega muno MCA there's a big gap.
Kwa kwa uli wali akabira nitata mengira kwa kwa principal. Otiko wewe.
Te bu ati opportunity stay for I don't want to comment. So opportunity tali ya comment. Te bu ati opportunity na loko na bugwen.
Thank you so much. Mheshimiwa chitaka ntako mnyoka sana nganchire kuboliga. As the county assembly to Kisii. Are you doing your oversight role?
Yes, but also with some limitations. Might oversight also need facilitation. Mweka na ma chairman ya committee ya agriculture. Mwenta ko enda the entire county in a committee and abantu 7. Ndigele what is happening, I see cooperative wa kolegasi, ibito ucha. But sometimes there is a limitation in terms of that there is no funds set aside for such a kind of nini. So a limitation here by MCA majorly, as I want to say, one need in our time about what the autonomy in terms of management their own funds. Na capital funds are never the same. So you ain't going to limit a lot. But I think every MCA is willing and up to the task you go oversight.
Thank you so much. Mheshimiwa, by the way, ikagete maswali ya wananchi wa speak kwa in a very special way and we really appreciate you for that. Nganchiro Mheshimiwa ngo one last question. Chingando chiteka chitsiganda kumnyoka sana. Twadreba gusitu ateto temire sana ngaonde sana ile currency yake. Wetara byo Mheshimiwa Matiang'i abande batero Mheshimiwa Maraga abande ba modismisiri timanye tikerengere kya uko Mheshimiwa Ibrahim.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a good question. And then I want now working on Kwamboli in Traso or Jesilia.
Yes.
Intaita wata walitangani ngaki oyo kwaro kama Matiang'i. Ndenda ratika Maraga timbo historia yuya. Ndo maito Maraga mono ngate ndre judiciary agatena boronge akanalify election ya mwaka kitabu maya. And that was within the law. Lakini ya asoko implementation yo konya abantu Matiang'i na college ministry na chagete ICT agaje education agacha interior agakole memia even before atara tango yero president agency boka banyene ba murangani ngota go jore kerogeke egetumogete bono nje ngona nje ujukana akare agency all over the country jigote banga Matiang'i nje ngota bali kunga so be it ono again you can that gelinga we am likely to give a bit on the approach to kutumia komoni nero you can that so diva kekera we don't force people to accept him. We lure them, persuade them to accept as a person. Na wakinda akane mna kilikia leko ko geruo yondega na about opinion ya Igor ya Matiang'i Mheshimiwa Raila. Lakini tu leko tu emedo denga tu wala ko ile kero kuma tuko mange ngakina ay kwale jogo tokonya oteneli okoboko. That is a different approach ku kurtaligena wage kerera must go and take that approach does not help. Na ndo matolo no muntu bwata rende na ile na bwa influence ne. So inda da tabanga ndo ta de kwake sabu be karanse na ndo twale committee kuligeria yale tumanye nga ikule jirarwe chicholetebe and I want to say go chicholetebe we cannot ignore the Luo Nyanza.
It's not a walk in the park.
And the chicholetebe ndo ko ignore Baluya. We cannot also ignore Montolegeti, Kiara Kalegeti, Tokumanyageti, Naro. Nanjimuna Koso Koligikuane is already working on it. When you work on method, the care into Bikapike, Munankoli Mumusi, Akona Wakora, and then I want you to what the project Yamatiang, which is we have the bottom of our hearts to call him to be with the Kiara, Naranga Kiende, 3 million refugees in Kogo residency, Kenya. Na raba Somalia baigoli robo wati kuende vivande who knows at the end of the day how many will come on board. So na bora nyole to goitur kurwa sabu ka to tije tieme gwe to boronge na nda mugusina atete ngo ko jinje ngombe de kora nyoro kyo muyo karanya temaye go muyo kole ujumaya igo binde bia Matiang'i ito ikato tu arabantu bakwa under the ground batenya ko sakibinda basukano igo tubese kumanyikana nga ito tenene ne namba yito teri komata ge komata nga tubate potential man
tubate potential na kitora approach aba mindu na wati
bantu bande bakole batu abukwe but it's a good idea na nda ito go tebanga there is a lot of hope we just have Kenya kama Matiang'i irekro.
Thank you so much. Mheshimiwa by the way kato chukwala what is in store ucha sa menyi ba wali ba basbo itangari boge tawli tato ya ndo basbo ge tawli na mirimo bangete konya korande na ntalion sire kera net once the nango ta yawanto every time kiara bintu binembiro maite tu amanyire more than 65 let's call it 62 years from independence tutanya konyora. Sometimes you don't expect them to happen overnight. Kiara ndibia ko happen overnight ngabia bete in 1964
or even up to 1970. Okay. So patience is very important sometimes as a development. And then atabang area ito ne sometimes ne talira isura ikira magendro A B C D vinde mbili biko na ngora na ndio to ikira on lakini gradually will be there ase bintu bitu abagita CIDB ito tubangete lirie kana edit round we will endeavor to fulfill them all. And endeavor to allow assembly sana nga I'm up to the task. And government analinga bantu ba mitulende we need also to empower our people themselves. Na ende se bantu ko empowered ni intagete ko baseminge singe jitoteke meta agriculture abagetauli ngo basabali nge basoye gete kurukunga bagetauli farmers sako. Esake ye kato abegere jibasa getororo is a shilling for a shilling in a World Bank. Biasara. Inga bige to beka 1 million World Bank to 1 million. 5 million at maximum and to beka 5 million World Bank to 5 million. Baada ko soe ke na bakonyora kwa empower yourself konyora jibasa kuruga. Na ende to bwata ata projects na bono cha chobolemi chinsue chingoko nyone bisungu yakubata byande ngakuriane market nje ko bata mina gebisubira be potential income earning as a community yetu. But endeavor yoko swa ere individual abantu bache either in a group or say individuals barolanga kibaga kora wekonya ikiagara umuntu litangani wekekonya linyene umanye kora abantu. And I think in about that agree na kaunda ngakiene 1985 ulengo Zambia na lelete nga nyasanya otange to burayo ngora abantu balense seke wangu ngibatale kuimukera bayimoko bakole gazi. And I think is true. We want to empower our people. We want people to come up and do something, and especially the youth matendo bwata more powers ko youth babwata inguru kinene ko bwabagaka yengo sabanale ngabagaka nabangina basarenda some of the agricultural resources to the youths so that the youth will show us the way. Kera ba so mire bintu bin school abako wasasini ni akole gentekenene baso wende baso bintu muna bole miwama wa mushroom na bintu geto chabu because the jiba sase sabali ya bwango sana na lenge gorase abamura bali mata bakurunga ekobana timatu kwara bataleire nyetura batale ngo basabanane ngo batalire, and they are doing a wonderful job. Ba convert bakorosi bako extract some material kuruki emesige ye matoke ya magomba, and they are doing a good job, a very good job. This is a wonderful idea. We need such ideas, especially from our young generation.
Thank you so much Mheshimiwa for creating time na bego kurenda mabolita mange na bego na raya ndo chege kero ya lili gayo si pia mange kwa era ni irkiana iko oye mwe kwa kuboli gaiga mombori ngo Mheshimiwa machuki ine relationship yako kero ngino mugavana na kiri wako sawa ama pia kitumbo kitengia mchanga ama kichanza kuingia mchanga
na wote mno murai jengo wake na bare baro na wote nga relationship na muntu ni bwenzi one omweshimiwe kuruko MC ochole nabantu basobo bale bobazi bale gusiyongo wake nabarabu umubunge ngo wake nere no mugabana ina nyoli bango tamukuru mugabana njenje ne mwe gabana nyumba na nago mwate abalinga iga korubuge taulio na mutatote ababazi abagima na gusiyenga memo support inde ababazi bagambe mna bwana.
Thank you so much Mheshimiwa, we really appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.
We go anytime merangi to nego iri ke kandru sign kitabu ke dinyo si just come visit.
Okay.
Yeah, we just giving you an invitation to Mheshimiwa Mabroka available. I think anytime you just come.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and we really appreciate. Now we go Tigango just 30 seconds for your parting shot through this camera.
Na njiti yangi ngambo ya mona ase Kisii TV asa kungana opportunity na njengwa na abantu na bonta te banga county ya Kisii ira mako ya barai na barayo mukoni yo mago te banga kero monto bwa tenyo ni koboko ubugi mabuwe nyoni eyo ego botegemete ngio tate konya kolera na bora atakonye migekwe ose onyanjire etare gende so muntu na barai ni ntubwate mantle into bwato burai no burayo bona bura kiniense ito na bona leo tabanga let us come together mna barai bagusi kwa jumla and engage in a discussion, engage with our governor, engage with our MPs to agree on a way forward. Na mna yo sababu kwanza ngamtakete a proper forum ya bantu bale elected na nominated ke mna bona abagusi bale parliament. I will tell you for free na bakeza na manyete ngobara kurwale yekorunga view sasa mwateba so but twale konyole aso mugutana to kumena na munabarai it will make a lot of sense by the way So nabona aja kotebanga such are the things that we want to Kisii, and by the end of the day we will be there.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. We really appreciate your time, sir, and we wish you all the best. Chinga kichonya ukara wananchi waite gas kura sinza mje chabas boge taule. Thank you so much. Kero mukuli oversight second ya Kisii. We don't take that for granted.
Thank you.
Sante sana bego chia somo liro ita sokoli ka chijume chocho spikolele dara kora ya update rere ga kumanyinga eskuri ya majoroka ya Butere galsa we kraboni ga di goba linwa public system ali we public system PS system ba batay ko malut mekano costumes ya baba lino kiregento Abego barabo banyana baenda on strike batanga sisi wenyewe we not performing onye ndubu ati the PA system if we not using our costumes, if we not using our props and everything, and as a result ni watene na watera in national anthem pass across stage bakolera kianda ya ikomi. Butere girls students have declined to perform their play after they were denied to use public address. The students have opted to sing a national anthem and cried off while leaving stage, such as their sad state of affairs. Chinga keche chipo na roro Mheshimiwa Cleophas Malala pia ametwitter asata alipewe wetras mitandao ya Nsawatanga as I continue being held incommunicado at the Eldama Ravine police station. The drama team doing my play Echoes of War is being forced to stage without costumes, soundtracks, or even proper stage set. This is not just an attack on a play, but a blow to the source of the creativity, the creative spirit. What a devastating day for the art. Personally, I'm feeling how I over school you. It's not just something I'm just feeling them. Now we go as we perform. Whatever a national anthem. Na go kwirira barawa nyana kusokura stage. Bakolera. Iwono wekrawa niga nati kumanyingo bole ndipo tindi kengma nigo bwatingi risko yeskuru yaspara go perform. Bole ndipo tindi kianda komi. Echoes of War not showcased. Butere girl students went on stage, sang the national anthem, and left the stage while crying. Wikarawa tuna la budi na la ziada wale wasababu atarana kwa nekimuru uli wikira century nge kima bakura no director no bima mbialero eno kochoki. Asante sana eko ostiana na wewe ito kwa kana na botambe credit ko korwa 12 wika chinsa isato igoro Isaiah Mobu. Really appreciate, thank you so much for making time equally for us. Na ili kumuna ichi brand sangi sena to what's about to alit kolegi to achinga chingi ya na wewe chujume chenu chonsi pi to achirigiru mheshimiwa ira ne maswali ino na wewe na ira ni kila kitu bakura na kefa nyaribo kurasa chinsa macho. Basi asante sana bachelor, asante sana na kila mtu inimwene sana bantu wengi nchowika ankyo eliana no tukwa kremos mali gabu na ukonyera tu mambo di mangapi matatu boko ganda kumya kichindo to chiago gosorare ogenda korota na bego torre kromo kwa krachingo bio bega igwete biegoro yago manya bande bago mapo kwa kichindoe na bego yanche wanchwe. You just have a good day and we will see you tomorrow. Tuachire. Bye bye.